us through the journey, but we left off when you were explaining to us that Y2K panic and what it caused, and then moving into like a world of Windows 95. We were like, hiya, we can do multiple things at once, you know. Let us know what happened after that, and then of course, a little bit we'll talk about data and why it's so important to you as well, and us as a country, as a world, I would say. Yeah.
Indeed, Mariam and Brian. Yeah. So that also brought in, there was several developments that was happening around the same time, because we also had the mobile phones coming in, mobile phones being available to wider population. Before, it used to be for the who in the society.
Yes.
So I'm sorry about that. So these telephone phones became now like a media of connectivity, other than what I was trying to explain before, that we had a new way of interlinking our end stations, like the PCs and that. And at the same time, we started using phones for other things, that we realized that phones, kumbe, can take the place of an ATM, that we now have transactions happening on through the phones, that you didn't have to go to an ATM to be able to do a transaction. We also realized that, kumbe, telephone related gadgets, the GSM modems, that we can be able to use them to interlink other things as well, that you can be able to bring in now automation of things. We can be able to make the phone to go to the bank, other than to go to Safaricom. This one, you can make your phone to go to the bank as a means of communicating, to be able to do transactions on your phone. And significant, disruptive development is now the explosion of data, because now with this interconnectivity, there was now, telematics, there was the gadgets like the IoT space that now collects so many data.
IoT, and for our non-techie listeners, the
Internet of Things. Internet of Things simply means exactly that gadgets are now interlinked. Before that, privilege of linking a few. Now with the development in the mobile world, 4Gs and 5Gs and all that. Now things are bringing connectivity possibility on anything, where anything is anything, including what you wear as your watch, as a smartwatch, that can be able to monitor and call data without even you getting involved, to come and attend to you. And the big explosion in data then brought in something else. It brought in now the bad guys who wants to take over your data for various purposes. It could be to steal your money if they have taken your credentials. It could be to tag you, so that
that is hackers and scammers.
Yes, that is the name. Yeah, so that they tell you, we have this data which is very important to you. Can you pay money? Like, for example, they can take over the what we call the keys that are used for transaction facilitation in the bank. And if they take over that, it means there'll be no transactions happening. So when they tell you, now, my friend, you have to pay, otherwise we are going to lock you forever. So those are now part of now the big problems. And then in terms of this disruptive element of technology too, currently we are talking of quantum computing, where now in quantum computing world, now we are now talking serious story. We are talking about, breaking what we thought was safe, because this is quantum computing is beyond supercomputer. So the kind of crypto, or the kind of protection networks, or rather protection mechanism that we are using, when we reach now that quantum space, they will be broken down so badly.
And I love that you said that we're going beyond what we think is safe, because I think the last few years have proven to us that whatever you thought was possible, there's a world beyond it.
Yes,
right?